Hey, feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Dun, dun, dun. Let's get into it, y'all, because ain't nothing to it but to do it, y'all. Let's see what the messages are the Spirit has here for Job on today. We have light bulb moment. Okay. Sudden realization. Someone's had a sudden realization when it comes to you. Okay. We have knocked up. Bye, Felicia. Lift off. They all came out together. Knocked up. Bye, Felicia. Lift off. Okay. We have penny pinching and supersize me. Okay. I have this energy here, this feeling here, where this person realized something about you and what you're not going to deal with or what you're not going to accept or something like that, regardless of what they thought before. This person has a clear understanding of you now. Okay. Doing too much excessive overindulgence, financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. Somebody could have felt like they were doing too much, so they started pulling back a lot. Okay, this could be you. You could have felt like you were putting in more than you were getting out. Okay, and you just got tired of waiting. That's why I feel like with this lift off, the wait is over. You got tired of waiting, leaving, not caring. Thank you, next. Okay, there could be pregnancy somewhere in the air. Okay. Now, somebody could recognize that they're growing and is saving for a baby. This could be something this person thinks. All right. If you're not dealing with them, they're like trying to figure out why. You know, are you with child? You know, it look like you're gaining a little weight, stuff like that. You're like, you know, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. Several different messages. So take whichever one is yours. All right. But there's definitely been a light bulb moment here. Person has realized what you will not put up with, what you will not, you know, tolerate, regardless of whatever they thought before. They know better now. Or for some of you, person is like, have you pulled back from me because you're with child? Is it something you don't want me to know about? You know, something like that, something along those lines. Take it as it resonates with you. All right, we have receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed. All right, so whichever way it goes, somebody is feeling like they know what the other person thinks they don't know. Okay, very interesting. Dun dun dun. All right, let me see something here, guys. What does that say? All right, y'all. Thank you for your patience, my boo things. All right, let's see. What are the messages? Information as to how you can book personals with me can be found in the description box beneath this video. All right, we have the Queen of Wands. Very attractive, very magnetic, mature young lady. All right, very helpful. Gets a lot of attention. We have the Six of Wands. All right, Six of Wands is space and distance again. So why are you so distant from me? That's what I'm getting here. They're trying to figure something out. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles. They're slow to move right now because again, they're trying to figure out what's going on. Four of Pentacles, all they know is they really want to hold on to you. All right, again, something with budgeting though. Okay, saving too. We got the Five of Cups, you know, same thing. Budgeting, like, you know, spending your money is a very specific way. And then you have saving, you know, which kind of go hand in hand but are not the same thing. Ace of Wands is a breakthrough in some way, shape, form, or fashion. The Four of Cups is like rejection. Okay, so in some way this person could have been made to feel rejected by you, but they can't stop thinking about you. So again, something that they've realized about what you will and will not accept, will and will not tolerate, regardless of whatever they thought before. Okay, like they know better now. Okay. Okay. Somebody just had the wrong idea. They had to get that straightened out. Okay, that's what I get from that. Ace of Cups is a love offer coming in from this person. Okay, I feel like when they think of you, they think loving things. The Tower. Tower is sudden shock. Okay, so something happens out of nowhere, it shocks them. It could be that you distance yourself. Person was never expecting that to happen. They thought you would just be around and be present forever. Okay, the King of Wands, the two of you are a vibrational match. Okay, so this could also be a shock to them in the event that there's a King of Wands somewhere involved as well. Like, let's say you moved away from this person, distanced yourself from this person, and met someone else. It's like, you know, again, with the evidence, either they know that that's what it is, or that's what they feel like it is. Like, you moved away, met somebody else, you're doing your thing. You know, again, with the Page of Swords, just like watching, spying, observing, especially on social media nowadays, because it's so easy to do. People like posting all of their business, unfortunately, on social media. So it's easy for a person to look up there, spy on you, and see what you got going on because you put it out there anyway, right? The Moon. But for whoever I'm talking to, you don't. You're very like, you know, you're on social media. You may be, you know, a social media presence, but you don't put too much of your personal business up there. So they don't have no idea what's going on. If a person wants to know your personal business, it's like they got to know you. They got to be up close and personal with you in your business, you know. So let us see. The Ace of Swords. Yeah. The person's like, what you holding back? What are you not saying? What are you not speaking up about? Okay, I feel here, you know, again, they're really worried. If anything, it's just a matter of action. Like, you are a person of action, Queen of Wands. So in the event this person was saying but not doing, or the actions didn't match the words and what have you, child, you know, it's not intriguing. It's nothing for you to sit around and wait for. Okay. So again, I don't know what this person thought about you. And then I just keep hearing insecurities, you know, with this supersize me energy. Like, maybe they thought, you know, if you're a bigger girl, that you were insecure or something. But meanwhile, you just hold Queen of Wands. You like, who? You know, or something like that. Like, it's something along those lines. Again, either you're, and again, you might hear this and be like, blue, no, you know, but again, not everything resonates with everyone. So take what resonates with you and leave what does not. But for some of you, it's like you're gaining weight too. It's something they notice, and they're like, are you pregnant? Is that why you're dismissing me? Is that why you're not giving me no play, no action? You know? Yeah, Judgment and Six of Cups. Six of Cups is children. Judgment is reality check, wake up call, realization. So this is what they're like, is this what's going on? You know? You can also flip it if you need to. And be like, you know, that's what was going on with them. They were distant. They were this and that and the other. You put two and two together. You distance yourself. They don't like it, whichever way it goes. But that's definitely the energy here. Someone thinking somebody's with child. We have the Ace of Pentacles, my engagement ring. This is really interesting. So it's like, what I see focus, and this is when we're talking about business and money and stuff like that. This is like new job, new clients. You know, another stream of income, things like that with the Ace of Pentacles. But in this essence, we're talking about somebody feeling like they're clear on what they want with you, which is commitment. You have 3 aces, and we also saw the Ace of Wands when we were shuffling. So this person has had this light bulb moment go off. They say, oh, this is the person that I cannot let go of. So when you say, I'm peacing out, thank you, next, they don't like that. That doesn't sit right with them. Okay, that's not it as far as this person is concerned. Okay. That's not it at all. So let's see here, beloved. We see there's the Ace of Wands. So now we have all 4 aces. And we have this Page of Pentacles again. So Page of Pentacles falling out here. Remember I said new job, new client, stuff like that. That's definitely applicable for somebody because it wouldn't have fallen out here otherwise. But I also feel like overall, this is somebody praying that you still open-minded to the idea, or you're still open to the idea. 7 of Cups, though, is a lot of confusion and uncertainty. So in the event that, let's say, you know, a person presented this energy and then you had to find certain things out or put pieces together or whatever it is you was doing, child, you don't want to deal with that because it comes with too much. Again, the Ace of Swords is clarity, it's truth, it's something being very direct and straightforward. Okay, so in the event that I feel confused or anything like that, it's just not going to work for me. That's not going to work. It's never going to fly. So with the 5 of Cups and the Empress, this person may feel like they lost their Empress. They missed out on their Empress. Something along those lines. And it's all because of what again? Like either, you know, they put themselves in a certain situation and you just didn't want to deal with it. Or you were putting in action and you weren't seeing the action from them. Distance yourself. Whichever way it goes. Okay, let us see. You got the Queen of Wands. Okay. Queen of Wands and the Fool card. All right. Yeah, so it's like you detached yourself. Okay, you detached your energy. Okay, they don't know what's what. The Fool card is also the energy of like new beginnings, fresh energy, you know. So again, this could be them wanting to start over with you, but it could also be them assuming that you have a new beginning elsewhere. Okay, a little bit of both for some folk. All right, we have Judgment. Judgment is our discernment. Okay, so it's like once you distance yourself, then they had a reality check. Then this light bulb moment went off. All right, Five of Swords. I lost this person, but it's like in the event they were telling you they were stuck in a certain situation or that they couldn't do something about a certain situation, you feel like that's just BS. Okay, the Empress. Yeah, you put this wall up with them, Nine of Wands, and now it's like they have to try to figure out how to get around it. Ten of Wands, and it's not easy. It's not easy at all. Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress. You like, nope. So again, I feel like this person knows they have to take their time. They can't just try to rush in, because Four of Cups is what they'll get. Yeah, see? As soon as I said that, they can't try to rush in, because Four of Cups is what they would get. This Empress is going to reject it. Because why are you rushing in like that? Especially if this person was in the wrong in some way here. Okay, let's see. King of Pentacles. Yeah, we got the Eight of Cups and the Empress. This person could be Earth sign person, but they just never thought you were going to walk away from them. All right, Earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. If not somewhere on their chart, then it's just the energy that they carry. All right, somebody that's very grounded, mature, stable, all right, really good with their finances, all right, things like that. So this person could be somebody that was like always budgeting. It's 11-11 right now, guys, but they could be somebody that's like always budgeting or something along those lines. We mentioned that earlier. They could be very frugal, so maybe they weren't making certain investments into the connection, and that for you was like, but why not? But, you know, something could have come to your awareness. They weren't investing to this because, well, there's a baby on the way or something. And it's not going to resonate for everybody, but for some of you, it definitely does. With the Seven of Cups and the Knight of Wands is like, think player, or somebody who's out here living it up as a bachelor. Seven of Cups is having all these different options to choose from. So they was out here just doing them. You know what I mean? But if you out here doing you, this person that you feel like is so dependable and reliable may switch up on you, because they now feel like they can't depend on you the same way you can depend on them. All right, so now they're trying to manifest you back. Okay, with the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles, trying to manifest you back. Yeah, they can't stop thinking about you here. Okay, Eight of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. They feel like they're going to have to be bold and courageous and come towards you and speak some sort of truth. Because as of right now, this sitting back and watching you thing is not working. It's just actually making things worse. Yeah, it's like it went from them saying, okay, Knight of Pentacles, I'm going to take my time because this person has me going through it. They got this wall up. I'm trying to get around it. It's not easy. But I'm going to keep trying, though. But again, the more they watch you, the more they want you, the more they want to speak up. You know, but Five of Wands, you know, is there someone else? Five of Wands, that energy of competition. It's the second time today that that's been mentioned, where this person is wondering, is there competition? It's not going to stop them from trying. You know, they just want to know. So we have the Tower, the Knight of Swords. So them rushing in might be a shock to you, Five of Swords, but it's because they don't want to lose you. Going from slow and steady to rushing in, okay? Again, with somebody, they might feel like someone's gaining weight, and I'm just getting like bloated. You know, you might be bloated or something like that. Okay, could also be inflammation though, so just be mindful of that. But in the event that that's the case, and this person is like, oh, you gaining weight, you pregnant, it's like, I don't know what to say, because traditionally the Queen of Pentacles is pregnant, the Empress as well. So that's two pregnant cards. We also saw the Queen of Cups when you're shuffling. Queen of Cups is a mother. So, you know, we got Three of Cups, reunion. They're praying on reunion here, all right, with this Queen of Cups. And then the Sun card, you see, it's a lot of things here about children, pregnancy, stuff like that. So, another message coming through, too, because this person feel like they're losing you. What in the event this person come back, and it's like hop, skip, jump, light bulb moment. I know what I can do. Make them pregnant or get them pregnant. It's like, what? If I get them pregnant, then they can't leave or something like that. What? And that's not going to be everybody's message. Lord have mercy. But what message is everybody's message? All right, we have the Ace of Swords and the Page of Pentacles, the Moon. Yeah, they think this is what you hiding. They think this is what you hiding, or this is the plan that they have and they're hiding it. But are they really hiding it? You got the Ten of Cups. It's like happily ever after. See, I knew, because it's like, if you think that somebody's moving on, having a baby with somebody, why would you? But then again, you have some men that don't mean nothing. You know, none of that means nothing. It don't mean nothing if you're with somebody, you're having somebody, baby. None of that means nothing if I want you. All right? That's just how it is for real. When a person really wants you, that's just how it is for real. It doesn't matter what nobody say. It could be the best advice ever given. Doesn't matter. The person is going to do what they want if they really want that person. Period. Person could be carrying somebody else they wouldn't care. If that's what their heart desires, that's what they going to do. All right. That's just the facts. Okay, so let us see. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, the High Priestess. Some of you notice how this person feels. That they see you in this light of, you know, wife and things like that. Okay. But it's something here again about them having been stuck in some energy. Something you wasn't doing. Something you wasn't waiting for. Take whichever messages are yours. You wasn't waiting on them to play house with this person and also try to move forward with you. You wasn't waiting on them to, you know, make their rounds with all the different girls that they was doing and then coming back to you. No, it wasn't doing that. Said, you want to be outside, be outside. You know, you want to be a dog, be a dog. Want to do that. But they're praying for a breakthrough with their soulmate. Praying that the spark is still there for those of you who have not spoken in a while. Okay, or that the excitement is still there, the love is still there, stuff like that. They want to apologize to you for their devilish ways. Okay. That's they want to apologize to you for. Again, something about the sexual adventures that this person was on and was having. A lot of root chakra energy here. And then the third eye. It's like something about you being able to see straight through something, or you knowing something even without the evidence. So it's funny. It's like this person thinks that they know what you got going, but you could be just distancing yourself from them because of that. It doesn't have to be that I moved on and did everything that you want to do with me with somebody else. However, for some of you, it could be, you know, an event that you and this person discussed what y'all wanted to do, but they was out here roaming the streets. You said, oh, well, we're not on the same page, clearly. So you go ahead and do what you're doing, and I'm going to go and find somebody that want to do what I want to do. So, I mean, could be. Right? Could definitely be. Take it as it applies, beloved. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages? Messages for feminine. What do they need to know? Okay, we have 17, 4, 64, 70, and 52. Okay, these numbers could be significant in any way. Take it however it applies. Okay, ooh, we have July, and that card wanted to jump all over the place. So something's really significant about the month of July. We did have the Queen of Cups. Somebody could be Cancer energy. We have Shut Up, Whore. It is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Shut up, whore. Okay, I don't know what's going on with that, beloved, but yeah. Okay, we have Cats Out the Bag. Yeah, see, something came out. You found out the truth about a situation. Person could have been trying to explain themselves. They didn't want to hear nothing they had to say. You know, men could be whores too. Acts of service. That could be somebody's love language here. Yours or theirs. Take it however it applies. We have vacation. Every little thing that we do. It's like somebody's going to try to do everything they can to try to win you back or get you back or something like that. Freedom to choose. You do have the freedom to choose, beloved. You know how much you love this person, if you can see yourself without them or not. You know, if you can't see yourself without them, like for your whole life, then hey, you know, what the hell. Like, I'm not even about to be judging you and stuff. Like, it's your life, beloved. Okay, we have October. B-M-O-E-I-N-H. Okay. Now, you got to live your life. You got to go every single day throughout your life. You, with you. Blue not going to be right there. So Blue can't be like, girl, I wouldn't do that. Like, what difference would it make what I would do or wouldn't do? It's you that needs to make that decision. Okay. We have intellectual convo starter. Again, with y'all conversations, turning each other on. The mental is what does it for the both of you. Okay. We have be bold with this. So they might have to... You could have told them, shut up, whore. And so now they got to be bold to come back to you. Because the cat's out the bag. Something's out the bag. I also feel like in the event that this person thought you moved on, did something with somebody, they could have been saying that to you in their head. They ain't bold enough to say that shit out loud. But if I was saying that in their head, like, oh, this fucking whore, you know, in their feelings. But it's like, you out here with 7 cups and you worried about what I'm doing? Mind your business. We got well-dressed, okay? Well-dressed. You could be well-dressed. They're well-dressed. Both of them, more than likely. King, Queen of Pentacles, King, Queen of Wands. All right, you both look good. We got cutting up. Somebody cutting up. All right, they may want to apologize to you because they feel like ever since they did what they did, that got you acting how you acting, baby, you are cutting up and you have never shown yourself like this before. All right, they're seeing you in rare form. I think that's funny, okay? But those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. All right, yeah, somebody's trying to grab your attention. Bad, all right? Distress. Act with urgency. Assistance needed, all right? They're like, feminine, I need you, feminine, all right? But those are the messages, my love. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and haggries.